welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, you guys have been great, like amazing. Thank you guys so much for all your support and love so far. It's been great. Today we're making a simple coconut curry. You could also replace it with heavy cream or whatever you want. I'm just doing coconut because it's my preference and because I'm lactose intolerant. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is pat dry our fish. We want to make sure there's no excess water or anything, and then we're gonna salt it with we're gonna season it with sea salt and black pepper and some lemon juice. Then after doing this, we're just gonna let our fish sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes or until our sauce is ready. Then the next thing we want to do is put some coconut oil in a pan. I'm using coconut oil because it's a coconut curry. You could definitely use vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever your preference is. This recipe has been tried and tested by so many people. I'm always making this recipe because sometimes I want to have curry, but because curry takes a longer time to cook, I like doing fish curry instead. So after that, we are gonna add my grated onions into the pan, and then my grated ginger and garlic. I am grating my ingredients because it would cook faster and because I really don't want to see little bits of that in my curry because I want a very smooth but flavorful curry. That's why I'm grating it. You could definitely slice, chop, dice, whatever you want, whatever your preference is. You could even blend it if you want to. And we're going to let this cook for a few minutes while stirring occasionally and make sure that the heat is on medium to low heat. And then we're going to add some fresh thyme and curry because there's no curry without curry. You cannot cook curry without curry, right? So we're gonna add some fresh thyme. You could use dried thyme if that's what you have. I am using fresh thyme because of the aroma and because I have it, and it's just a preference. Then we're gonna add some ground coriander. Coriander is like a cilantro seed, but it's grounded. We're gonna stir fry all this together. By now, your kitchen should be smelling like heaven, or maybe next door to heaven, but you should be smelling all the aroma from the coriander, from the thyme, from the curry, from the onions, ginger, garlic. Just look at everything I've mentioned. It's amazing. This is the base for the sauce because curry is a very simple yet a sauce that you have to do. You have to cook intentionally. Like, you cannot rush it. You have to do everything intention. It's like cooking jollof rice. If you rush it, to change to concoction rice. So you have to take your time to do it right, so you don't have to do it all over again. That's a word my mom always said. And now we're gonna add our tomato paste, tomato sauce, and scotch bonnet pepper. Actually, this was Thai chili. I only add Thai chili or scotch bonnet pepper really for heat. You could definitely take that out if you don't like spicy. I'm using tomato paste and tomato sauce in this, which is a preference also because it makes it a little thicker. And then we're going to stir fry this for a few minutes, about 5-7 minutes on low to medium heat. That's the thing about curries also, is you don't want to cook it too fast because you want to retain the flavor. So we cook everything pretty slow, but intentionally. So we're going to stir fry our sauce, make sure it doesn't burn, try to stir it as frequently as possible. And then we're going to add our paprika and turmeric. Paprika, we all know that it's for color. And then we're gonna add some salt. Then we're gonna stir fry all this. You do not need bouillon really, or Maggi as my Nigerian people call it. You don't need that. I don't think you do really. I just use salt because I feel like that's really all you need. Right now you can see that there's no water in there anywhere. I stir fried it until it was dry enough. And then I'm gonna add my coconut cream. I'm also using the same coconut cream I always use, the Trader Joe's organic coconut cream. I'm going to mix all that together, make sure we incorporate the sauce and the coconut milk together, and then we cover that on low to medium heat. Remember, we're cooking all this on low to medium heat because it's a process and you need to just go through with it so you could do it right. Then we're going to add our fish, which you don't need to your fish doesn't need to be in there for that long because it's fish. So I think I cooked my fish in that sauce for about 7 to 10 minutes. I flipped it. I didn't have to flip it. You could flip it if you don't have enough sauce, but I just buried my fish in the sauce, make sure it was covered, and was gonna cook all the fish thoroughly. And then I covered my sauce, my pot, pan, saucepan, whatever you want to call it. I covered that, and then I cooked it for about 7 to 10 minutes, which I think is a perfect time to cook a cod fish. If I truthfully think you could use tilapia, you could use cod, you could mahi mahi, you could use any fish of your choice really. But I just like that cod gives me that thickness so that it doesn't overcook, and so that because when it overcooks, it just tastes like rubber. So I didn't want it to overcook, and as you can see, I was trying to stir it nicely and easily so that I don't break the fish. And I can tell you guys, no fish was broken. Then I'm gonna add some fresh chopped cilantro for color, for extra flavor, and because I like cilantro. Who doesn't like cilantro? Actually, some people are allergic to cilantro. I have a friend who's allergic to it. Thank God I'm not. And I'm gonna try to shake my sauce a little bit because I do not want to break my fish. Like I say, you do not want to break your fish. And voila, your sauce is ready. Perfect for rice, naan bread, garlic naan bread. I also made my naan bread for the first time and it came out awesome. If you guys like this video, do not forget to share, like, comment. Thank you guys so much for your support. I hope you try this. Have a good day. Bye.